Today a sad day because I got to get out of character and put this on the internet, which I don't want to do. But I try to call my son. People say, why you call? I did. He don't call back. It's been months. So my question is to Romeo. Like, if you've been in the business for long as you've been in, and you're a 30-something-year-old man, and if you've been around me, watching me hustle and do my thing, why you not where you want to be at? Because that means you're not listening. That means you want to do your own thing. You done brought your own circle of people. But you can't get mad at me because I really thought this was about, the only reason I entertain this on social media, I thought that was about the DJ Twitch post I put up. And I thought that was about my daughter's death. I thought you was grieving. Mental illness is real. But I want to tell all the people out there that just don't understand how bad my heart hurt. Romeo lost a sister, but I lost a daughter. And for any parent that's going through this, because I know that it brings people closer together or it tear them apart. But I come from nothing, y'all. And I could go back. I'm cool with it. I won't be angry at God. I won't be upset. I won't go get mad and be disrespectful to my parents and none of that stuff. I just say, Dad, thank you for putting me in this world. Now to get out and hustle and go do my thing. But that's the problem. When you take kids and you kind of like protect them from the real struggle and the pain, and you don't allow them to deal with their own consequences. And then when they grow older, you never gave me nothing. At 30-something, man, people could go back and look, you've been shining for a long time, son. All you got to do is pick up the phone and call me or come to the house and holler at me. The saddest thing about this is what the people want to see. They want to see destruction. So if you destroy me, what are you going to do for the rest of the family? Are you going to take care? You told me on the post that you put up, you go take care of people in the community. That's what you're supposed to do when you come from nothing. You go help people. I'm just not helping ungrateful people. I'm not an ATM machine. People can't just say they love me when I give them something. I'm tired of that, y'all. And any other parents, you could be rich or poor at a smaller level. You might give your kid $10, but if that's all you got, I've always fell off, got back up, hustled, did my thing. I'm tired of all these blog sites and all this stuff, poking and having fun. Y'all can. But I'm about to go back to work and do what I got to do. I love my family. My door is always open for my son. To be honest, because we shouldn't have to go through this. And if I'm wrong, forgive me. I'm apologizing to you if I'm wrong. I'm still a work in progress. I come from nothing. Everybody go through trauma. I'm dealing with this right now, but I love going out into the community and helping people. That's the way I heal. Allow me to heal. I don't have to be sitting around moaning and crying and all. I can't get my daughter back. But I can get out there and keep a legacy going, keep a name going. So let's do this in love and let's do this in peace. Because this is what the system wants. Think about it. We stronger together. But you older now. So you got to lead by example for the rest of the kids. And we're going to get through this. I'm just telling y'all, keep y'all prayers. We need it. And God going to do what he got to do. You know, I'm not going to come on here no more. So bloggers and everything else is cool. Whatever you want to deal with Romeo. Whatever y'all think he's saying is true or whatever, that's cool too. I can live with it. I'm at peace now. I had to speak my peace.
Shout out to Percy Miller. Master P. If y'all don't know who that is, man, hey, y'all need to look him up. This black man made history. He pretty much accomplished all his dreams. You know, came from nothing in New Orleans. You know, rapper, basketball player, director, actor, movie producer, you know, philanthropist, real estate. He got food. He's in the food industry, snacks, noodles, all these different things. And at the end of the day, you know, what's funny, whether Romeo's telling the truth or not, Romeo is saying it's all a facade. This dude's really broke. We've been struggling for over a decade now, so on and so forth. And basically, he's like, I've been supporting my father, even though I haven't been getting paid. I'm just now getting rap snacks, check, and things like that. And we really broke, and all my brothers and sisters are broke. Now, one thing I know for sure, and this is coming from a father, you know, is it's that old, y'all need to go listen to When Doves Cry by Prince. You know, maybe I'm just like my mother. She's never satisfied, you know. And it's even, you think it's just women, but it's dudes like that. It's people you take care of. It's even your kids. You know, there's There's verses that, you're the woman you laying next to, even your own kids are your worst enemy. The ones you take care of, the ones you try to develop and inspire, the ones you look out for will turn around and say, you didn't do shit for me. You used me, so on and so forth. When we have to look at it honestly. So Romeo had his little rap career. He was in a lot of shows. I think he was in the shows and movies as well. Dude played college basketball, didn't he? If I'm not mistaken. He's involved in all this stuff. Unless you're lying on your father, you saying you're giving him his flowers on TV and on interviews and stuff like that. This dude is a multimillionaire, but you saying he's broke at the end of the day because he just got a house. Man, listen. You put your family on. I'm pro nepotism. At the end of the day, if you guys aren't, so it is what it is. You're supposed to put your family on. And it looks like I don't see how can you say that your father didn't put you on? Like he said, you weren't listening. You do all these things to put your kids in position, and I think he did a good job of that. I think we can all see that. I mean, we don't know what goes on behind closed doors, but you have more exposure. Romeo had more exposure than the average kid. You sat in circles. You were able to network with all these different people that the average person could never network with. That we would dream of being able to just pick up a phone and call somebody. You know how much right now how much I wish I could call someone if I knew someone, because I know there's a show and I feel like I would be the actor, i.e. Kratos, God of War. If anybody's watching, connect me. I feel like I would be the perfect Kratos in God of War, right? I don't know who to call. But if I had connections like him, this was my father, he could probably be like, hey, my son wants to. You guys have access to do shit like that. So how can you ever say some stuff? That's what I'm saying. Even kids, they'll turn around. I could never take, my father. My father wasn't really involved in my life, but I know what he did in terms of monetarily to basically be able to help my mom to take care of me. And the same thing with my mom. I can't say that she just was in the streets and I was hungry and I didn't have no food and I can't say that. She did what she did, and I was able to. Once I became of age, 17, I was out of there. I didn't need that anymore. But I'm not gonna say she ain't never did nothing, or that this was this, and blah blah blah. And because people wonder, people whose family are tight knit, they always wonder, how is it that you how can you not be cool with this person? I could never do it. You're speaking from your circumstances, and I get it. If you're speaking from your circumstances, you feel like that couldn't happen to you, but you can't speak for everybody's circumstances because everybody doesn't have the same family as you. Some people have connections, some people don't. Some people got to grind from the bottom and develop connections and, win friends and influence people and all this different stuff. It's just a part of life. But you can only do what you can do. Because if you listen to what even your kids, you'll go crazy. You have parents that can't sleep at night, folks. Kids on drugs, kids out in the street, don't know where they're at, begging them to come home, begging them to go to rehab, begging them to do this, and this, in prison for X amount of years. They don't know if they'll ever be able to see their kids free. All types of stuff, wayward children. And this is stuff that parents just have to deal with. But sometimes you just have to make peace with it and just let it go. You know what I'm saying? I see that he came on here and said what he had to say, and that's admirable. But sometimes, he said he called, and I guess he wanted to kind of clear his name or clear his rep in the process. But sometimes you just have to let things go, guys. You can be the best parent in the world, but sometimes your kid will be like, they suck, they're not what it appears to be, they didn't do this, they didn't loan me, like you said, I'm not an ATM, they didn't loan me $50,000 for this, blah, blah, blah. And like, we're more than just ATMs. Like, you only care about me if as long as I'm putting out money. That's not the way to live, man. Anyway, let me know what you guys think. Comment below. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hit me up on Linktree to book a one-on-one with yours truly. Purchase all my books, merch, t-shirts. It helps to support the channel. Follow me on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. And with that being said, much blessings and abundance. Stick around for the video that's going to pop up on the screen. And that's where I'm going to see you at. This is Wisdom. I'm out of here. Peace.
It's God's beat maker.
And I don't know. I will put a light in the sky for the G's that done turn memory from go. Blessings we send to the ghetto youth.